Hey guys, Stog here. It's been a while, but the holiday season has finally slowed down, and now I've got time to actually put the videos together. So this past that, I wanted to throw in some warms to the left, some cools to the right to try to balance it out. I'm doing some sketching for where I generally want the characters to be. I'm not too concerned about like how loose or how tight, how everything about it really, because I'm going to paint over it eventually anyways. So they're not going to stay. And I'd say probably my line work is honestly my weakest of what I do. So it was actually a little nice to get some more like practice doing some sketches in, because I found lately that it's just easier to jump straight into painting without doing any marks, any sketching, any line work. I don't know if that's just me. If it's you, maybe you could let me know what you do to try to break that habit, because I find it to be quite necessary to do at least some sketching to, lay out your thoughts, lay out your plans, so you're not just jumping into it blind. And I do it to try to like lay it out, and I end up like taking as much time as I can to rearrange where all of my sketches are, because I'd rather fix it now than later when it's already painted. Because at that point it's like, dude, it's so much work to fix. And so by putting in the extra time early rather than late, I don't have to worry as much. Oh, and I made some new brushes. I wasn't sure how they were going to work. Ended up having a lot of fun playing around with it using, what was it? It was a color jitter with background. And basically what that does is when you have your two colors, basically your foreground, background color, you can actually do both at once depending on how hard you're pressing, and they'll blend the colors. It's definitely not like the end all be all, but it does kind of make it a little fun to do a bunch of different colors all at once. And if you press X for, I think that's a standard hotkey, you'll switch foreground background back and forth. And by doing that, you can play around with your shades, because depending on which one you have in front will affect how dark the one at the back is, the saturation, everything. At first I was doing like complementary colors or things that were opposite of one another, and it made some really fun effects. But as I started playing around with it, I started figuring out the best way I was getting usage out of it was using two colors that were similar, or two shades that were similar, but only very slightly apart, like less than 10% apart, whether that's going to be saturation, hue, or brightness, because that creates a little bit of gradation without overdoing it, as far as I'm concerned. And that made, towards the end, that made it quite a bit easier and more fun to paint the dude's armor, because I've got a knight over here on the right, and he's been complaining to his wife for a very long time about this dragon that's been terrorizing the town. She's fed up. Finally, she just grabs his sword, drags him to the dragon's lair, ready to slay. Well, the dragon is amused. He's not really having it. They end up having a discussion where he explains what's really been happening. And, well, needless to say, the wife and the dragon become friends, and the husband gets a lecture, the knight gets lectured, because he's been blowing it way out of proportion, and half the time the dragon's not even the one doing things. Sheep have been disappearing because of wolves, not because of the dragon. There's a famine, not because of the dragon. The governor's a jerk, and it's not because of the dragon. So, it was a little bit of a fun story to think about. And that kind of helps for me have a little bit of story behind whatever I'm making, because when I do that, it's less painting for no reason, and it's more expressive, I feel like. I don't have to think about so much like how do I want them posed? What expressions should they have? Well, if I've got a story that I've already thought of to go off of, it's already done. The work is there. I just portray what the story was, and that's that's actually really awesome. So I ended up also having a hard time with the people. Painting them was a pain. I have very little practice doing skin tone and making it, believable, accurate, amusing, entertaining looking, however you want to go. So after I finished this one, I ended up doing a couple studies to actually, practice because damn, I was desperate. But yeah, no, that's all I've got for you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Stog out.